if you've got something to give, you can be a foster carer.
If you are interested, then do it, and I'd recommend Match.
Yeah, we'd always considered children, and I'd always known people who were fostered as I was growing up. So when it came time for us to think about having children, it seemed a natural thing to do to go into fostering, because we've got a home here, we've got space, we've got so much to give. That's why we wanted to do it. Yeah, we can't have children of our own, so you can either adopt or go down the surrogacy route, or you can foster. And there are that many children out there that need a loving home that we can give them. So fostering felt like the natural choice.
We talked about it, and the time was right. So looked into it, and that was kind of it, really. It was kind of just something we knew we always wanted to do.
We'd kind of been chatting about it, but then Ed saw the post from Match on the local network from the village down the road, and we kind of just got talking about it, and I think that was the moment that inspired us to do it.
Of all of the kind of the agencies and stuff, it was so welcoming. I think that's what really stood out. Like, me and Chris talked about it, and we both agreed. Chris, he said that everything that is in that encompasses all of our values. It just really resonated with us.
It was very much centred around the children and the children's well-being, rather than being a corporate.
You do hear kind of stories about how lengthy it can be, and it can be a nightmare, but that wasn't our experience. Everything was fine. Match was fantastic the whole way through. Our first meeting with Carrie, she was just really, really open, really warm, really welcoming, and the process took, so we kind of started looking into it in the October, then we kind of had Christmas was in the way, so we started in January. So all in all, it took 4 months, which wasn't that long. You go through the process, you have to answer lots of questions, and they file like a report.
It's quite nice to go through that process and chat through all the things that you've forgotten that you did. You have to talk about your school. I haven't thought about school for years and years. Actually, don't be afraid of the process. It is just a conversation between you and your social worker about your life and all the things that you've done.
Really, anything that we aren't sure of, we ask, and we always get, they either answer it or they find out for us. And so they've been really, really good, really helpful, actually, really strong.
She's a third member of the family every Monday. Even the cat used to hop onto the arm of the sofa on a Monday, because I think he knew that she was coming, because he'd just sit there for the whole time that she was here.
And we've really built up a close relationship. I know that if I've got any questions whatsoever, I can ask it, and I'm not going to feel stupid or anything like that. And I think they know that we're kind of, if they've got anything to ask us, we're more than happy to. We're quite open as people. So I think we've literally, I don't have a bad word.
We've been to one of the social lunches where it was a really good opportunity to get to know some of the other foster carers outside of that training environment. Just sit and talk about experiences. Obviously, we hadn't gone through panel at that time, but just to hear about what everyone else is doing, and the almost like tricks of the trade that they tell you about, is really interesting.
You're not in there like a training setting, so it's kind of less formal, and you can kind of chat and stuff. And Match are really good because they do lots of events for the young people throughout the year. So they do, recently they've done Ninja Warrior and Aztec Adventure, and there's a sailing lake just up the road which they use for Aztec Adventure, which is good. So I think kind of longer term going forward, that's really good that they've got that in place. So there's things for you, because then children can mingle together and the carers can mingle together and stuff, so that's good. It has opened our eyes a bit to things you don't necessarily consider. It's been really, really informative, really interesting. A lot of the sessions that Match do, they're quite interactive. There's a lot of discussion, and people feel quite free to share their experiences, which I think really helps, because obviously every child is different, is unique in their own way, and the only way you can learn is through your own experiences and other people's. That comes across, I think, whether you go into training or at the support group, it's kind of, there's always a kind of a real strong sense of community, which I think Match have kind of managed to create over the years. I mean, some of the other carers have been there for a long time. So yeah, that really comes across. So we have regular contact with them. Funnily enough, obviously we've got a young girl staying with us. It's quite new. So they called me last night. I've had another phone call this morning. They've said if we need anything at all today or the weekend, that I've got their numbers to ring, which is really good to know that there is somebody there on the other end of the phone if I need. And then, yeah, as I say, we have regular meetings. So I kind of, it's just really nice to know that I do feel there's always someone there supporting me and someone's got my back, and, you know, any question I can ask and they're there.
I think we've learned that I think we'll be quite good at it, if I'm honest. It just feels natural when we've got a child in our care. Yeah, welcoming a stranger into your home, you don't know them at all really. It's what they're going to be like. But we were just ourselves, and he was himself, and we just started chatting, and by the end of the 8 days, it was really good. We almost friends, weren't we, by the end? Yeah, he helped cook a couple of times while we were here, and you just think, yeah, this is why we're doing it. We've got these skills that we can pass on to these children. You hear about some children who come into foster care that can't make toast, things like that, and these are all skills that we have that we can pass on. There's always someone on the end of the phone, and there's always someone checking in to make sure that everything's all right. So yes, we had a girl come to us yesterday, and we've had 2 or 3 phone calls already from various people checking in to make sure everything's all right. And I'm sure by the end of the day, we'll have had some more. Yeah, don't be afraid. It's really, really rewarding to see the smile on a child in your care's face when they've done something well or they've enjoyed doing something. It's really rewarding.
I think have an open mind. You know, going into something like this, it is a big thing. You know, you've got to share your life and you've got to welcome somebody in. So just be really, really open. Try not to have too many preconceptions of the process and things. It's yes, it can be scary, but it's not as bad as you think it is.
I would say just pop into the office and just talk to a couple of the people there. You will instantly feel that you're in the right place. Everyone is so welcoming. They will answer any question that you've got, any fears or concerns. They will be there, and they will do anything for you.